Hello everyone, welcome to Fun with Learning channel. In this video, I am going to start a new series of 2000 science MCQs with respect to competitive exams like CDS, Afcat, NDA and other CGL exams. So let's begin. The first question is, in the following, which is the fundamental physical quantity? And the options are force, velocity, electric current, work, none of these. And the answer is electric current. Second question is, the unit of power is, options are hertz, volts, watt, neutron, and the answer is watt. Next question is, the unit of electric current is ampere, volt, coulomb, and watt, and the answer is watt. Next question is, the unit of force is Faraday, Fermi, Newton, and Rutherford, and the answer is Newton. Next question is, the unit of work is, options are joule, Newton, watt, and dyne, and the right answer is joule. Next question is, frequency is measured in, options are hertz, meter per second, radian, watt, and the right answer is hertz. Next question is, the SI unit of electrical resistivity of conductor is, options are Faraday, energy, heat, ohm meter, and the answer is ohm meter. Moving to next question, light year is the unit of, and the options are distance, time, speed of light, and intensity of light, and the right answer is distance. Next question is, which one of the following is a reason why astronomical distances are measured in light years? And the options are distances among stellar bodies does not change, gravity of stellar bodies does not change, third option is light always travels in a straight line, and the fourth option is speed of light is always same, and the answer is speed of light is always same. Next question is, a parsec, a unit of distance used to measure the distance related to the stars in the sky, is equal to, options are 4.25 light years, 3.25 light years, 4.50 light years, and 3.05 light years. And the right answer is 3.25 light years. That is, 1 parsec is equal to 3.25 light years. Next question is, which unit of measurement is multiplied by 0.39 to convert into inches? And the options are millimeter, centimeter, meter, and decimeter. And the answer is centimeter. Next question is, how can the height of a person who is 6 feet fall can be expressed in nanometer? Options are 183 into 10 to the power 6 nanometer, 234 into 10 to the power 6 nanometer, 183 into 10 to the power minus 7 nanometer, 181 into 10 to the power 7 nanometer, and the right answer is 183 into 10 to the power 7 nanometer. Next question is, a nanometer is equal to, options are 10 to the power minus 6 centimeter, 10 to the power minus 7 centimeter, 10 to the power minus 8 centimeter, and 10 to the power minus 9 centimeter. And the answer is 10 to the power minus 7 centimeter. Next question is, megawatt is the measuring unit of power which is, options are generated, consumed, saved, lost in transmission, and the answer is generated. That is, megawatt is generally the power which is generated, like how we measure. Moving to the next question, how many watts are there in a horsepower? Options are 1000, 750, 746, and 748. The right answer is 746. That is, 1 horsepower equal to 746 watt. Next question is, angstrom is the unit of, options are wavelength, energy, frequency, and velocity. And the right answer is wavelength. Next question is, 1 micron is equal to, options are 1 upon 100 millimeter, 1 upon 10 millimeter, 1 upon 1000 millimeter, and 1 upon 10,000 millimeter. And the right answer is 1 upon 1000 millimeter. Next question is, which one of the following is not the unit of heat? Options are calorie, kilocalorie, kilojoule, and watt. And the answer is watt. Next question is, 1 picogram is equal to, options are 10 to the power minus 6 gram, 10 to the power minus 9 gram, 10 to the power minus 12 gram, 10 to the power minus 15 gram. And the right answer is 10 to the power minus 12 gram. Next question is, what is the unit of atmospheric pressure? Options are bar, knot, joule, ohm. And the right answer is bar. Next question is, 1 kg per centimeter square pressure is equivalent to, options are 0.1 bar, 1 bar, 10.0 bar, and 100 bar. And the right answer is 1 bar. That is 1 kg per centimeter square pressure is equivalent to 1 bar. Next question is, which one of the following does not have unit? Options are stress, strain, force, pressure. And the right answer is strain. Except strain, all other have the units. Next question is, 1 barrel of oil is equals to which of the following? Options are 131 liter, 159 liter, 179 liter, and 201 liter. And the right answer is 159 liter. Moving to next question, what is measured in cusec? Options are purity of water, depth of water, flow of water, quantity of water. And the right answer is flow of water. Next question is, which one of the following is the unit of measure of the thickness of the ozone layer of atmosphere? Options are knot, Dobson, Poise, Maxwell. And the right answer is Dobson. Next question is, in sonar we use radio waves, audible sound waves, ultrasonic waves, and infrasonic waves. And the answer is ultrasonic waves. Next question is, pyrometer is used to measure, options are air pressure, humidity, high temperature, density. And the right answer is high temperature. Next question is, Pyrheliometer is used for measuring, options are sunspots, solar radiation, air temperature, and temperature of planets. And the right answer is solar radiation. Next question is, what is measured by manometer? Air pressure, pressure of gas, density of liquids, or pressure of oil on the surface? And the right answer is pressure of gas. Next question is, electroencephalogram EEG is used in monitoring. Options are heart, liver, pancreas, brain. And the right answer is brain. Next question is, what is the name of equipment used for measuring blood pressure? Is tacheometer, sphygmomanometer, actiometer, and barometer. And the right answer is sphygmomanometer. Next question is, fathometer is used to measure, options are earthquake, rain, depth of sea, sound intensity. And the right answer is depth of sea. Next question is, phonometer is used to measure which one of the following? Options are the power of brightness of light, extremely high temperature, frequency of electromagnetic wave, force of the human voice in speaking. And the right answer is force of human voice in speaking. Next question is, the apparatus used for detecting lie is known as, options are polygraph, pyrometer, gyroscope, chemograph. And the right answer is polygraph. Moving to next question, the instrument used for measuring angular distances in vertical plane and the horizontal plane is, options are bevel protractor, altimeter, syncline, theodolite. And the right answer is theodolite. Next question is, a man is standing on a sensitive balance. If he inhales deeply, the reading on the balance, options are increases, decreases, remains unaffected, may increase or decrease depending on the atmospheric pressure. And the answer is increases. That is, if a man inhales while on the sensitive balance, then the reading of the balance will increase. Next question is, which one of the following is a vector quantity? And the options are momentum, pressure, energy, work. And the right answer is momentum. That is, momentum is a vector quantity. Guys, please like if you are liking this video, and if you are a newcomer, then please subscribe and also share to those guys who need it most. Next question is, which physical quantity is represented by the ratio of momentum and velocity of body? Options are velocity, acceleration, mass, force. And the right answer is mass. Next question is, the energy of wind is, options are only potential, only kinetic, electrical, potential, and kinetic both. And the right answer is Only kinetic. Next question is, in wind power, which form of energy is converted into electrical energy? Options are kinetic energy, potential energy, solar energy, and radiant energy. And the answer is kinetic energy. Next question is, a truck, a car, and a motorcycle have equal kinetic energies. If equal stopping forces are applied and they stop after traveling a distance of x, y, z respectively, then options are x is greater than y is greater than z, or x is less than y, y is less than z, or x equal to y equal to z, or x greater than z but less than y. And the answer is x equal to y equal to z. That is, all the distances are same. Next question is, the working principle of a washing machine is, options are centrifugation, dialysis, reverse osmosis, and diffusion. And the right answer is centrifugation. Next question is, who among the following anticipated Newton by declaring that all things gravitate to the earth? Options are Aryabhat, Varamihira, Buddhagupta, Brahmagupta, and the right answer is Brahmagupta. Next question is, the Leaning Tower of Pisa does not fall because options are, it is tapered at the bottom, it covers a large base area, its center of gravity remains at the lowest position, or the vertical line through the center of gravity of the tower falls within its base. The right answer is, the vertical line through the center of gravity of the tower falls within its base. Next question is, if the distance between the earth and the sun were twice what it is now, the gravitational force exerted on the earth by the sun would be, options are twice as large as it is now, four times as large as it is now, one fourth of what it is now, and half of what it is now. And the right answer is one fourth of what it is now. Next question is, if an object is falling from above, its weight remains. Options are zero, same, change, none of the above. And the right answer is same. That is, if an object falling from above, the weight of that object will remain same. Next question is, the weight of anybody's, options are same at every place on Earth's surface, maximum at poles, more on equator, more on mountain than in plains. And the right answer is maximum at poles. That is, it wants to say that is the weight of any person or anything will be maximum at poles. Next question is, the acceleration due to gravity of a destructive earthquake will be, options are greater than 550 centimeter per second square, greater than 750 centimeter per second square, greater than 950 centimeter per second square, or greater than 980 centimeter per second square. And the right answer is greater than 980 centimeter per second square. It is very important question. Next question is, satellite is kept moving in its orbit around the earth by which force? And the options are centrifugal force, centripetal force, gravitational force, and some other forces. And the right answer is centripetal force. Next question is, the time period of a pendulum. Options are depends on time, depends on its length, depends on time, depends on temperature. And the right answer is depends on its length. Next question is, a girl is swinging on a swing in a sitting position. When the girl stands up, the period of the swing will. Options are B shorter, B longer, depends on the height of the girl, no change. The right answer is B shorter. Next question is, a pendulum clock can run faster in summer season, winter season, spring season, or rainy season. And the right answer is winter season. Next question is, what is the Earth's escape velocity? Options are 15 km per second, 21 km per second, 7 km per second, or 11.2 km per second. And the right answer is 11.2 km per second. It means if you throw an object with a speed of 11.2 km per second, it will go out of our atmosphere. Next question is, what will happen if an object is thrown into space with a speed of 8 km per second? Options are, the object will go into space, it will return to Earth, it will rotate into the orbit of Earth, it will burst out, and the answer is it will return to Earth. As we just saw in the back question that we need escape velocity of 11.2 km per second to make something out of our Earth's atmosphere. Next question is, in the state of weightlessness, the size of candle's flame will be. Options are longer, smaller, spherical, constant. And the right answer is spherical. Next question is pressure inside a soap bubble is. Options are more than atmospheric pressure, less than atmospheric pressure, equal to atmospheric pressure, and half of atmospheric pressure. And the right answer is more than atmospheric pressure. If two bubbles of soap of different diameter come in contact with a tube, then what will happen? Options are the size of both bubbles will remain same. The smaller bubble will become smaller and bigger will become bigger. The smaller bubble will become larger and larger will become smaller to get the same size. Or the both bubbles will burst as soon as they come in contact. The answer is the smaller bubble will become smaller and the bigger will become bigger or larger will become larger. Next question is a hydrogen inflated polythene balloon is released from the surface of the earth. As the balloon rises to an altitude up in the atmosphere, it will, options are decrease in size, flatten into disc-like shape, increase in size, maintain the same size and shape. And the right answer is increase in size. Next question is what happens when some charges is placed on a soap bubble? Options are its radius increases, its radius decreases, the bubble collapses, none of the above. And the right answer is its radius increases. Next question is for which of the following capillarity is not the only region? Options are blotting of ink, rising of underground water, spread of water drop on a cotton cloth, rise of water from the roots of plant into foliage. Answer is rising of water from the roots of a plant to its foliage. That is for this purpose capillarity is not the only region. When an air bubble at the bottom of lake rises to the top, it will, options are increased in size, decreased in size, maintain its size, flatten into disc-like shapes, and the answer is increased in size. Next question is while traveling by plane, the ink of the pen it starts to come out. Options are due to decrease in air pressure, due to increase in air pressure, due to increase in volume of ink, due to excessive load. And the right answer is due to decrease in pressure. Next question is in automobile hydraulic brake works on which principle? And the option is Archimedes principle, Newton's law of motion, Bernoulli's principle, or Pascal's law. And the right answer is Pascal's law, which means the automobile hydraulic brake which we see in our vehicle, it works on the Pascal's law. Next question is with the rise of temperature, the viscosity of liquid is, options are increases, decreases, remains unchanged, may increase or decrease depending on the nature of liquid. And the right answer is decrease. That is, with the rise in temperature, the viscosity of liquid decreases. Next question is the highest viscosity among the following is of, options are water, air, blood, honey. And the answer is honey because sometimes you touch the honey, you will feel like it is of a gel type, so much gel, well, in comparison to blood or water or ink. Next question is fish can survive in a frozen lake because, options are fish are warm blooded animals, fish hibernate in ice, water near the bottom does not freeze, ice is a good conductor of heat. The option is water near the bottom does not freeze. Next question is increasing the amount of substance does not change its, options are volume, weight, mass, density. The right answer is density because see, suppose if you have a like 1 kg of iron and if you bring 1 more kg of iron it's same, then the density of iron will remain same but its mass will increase. Next question is the density of water will reach its maximum value at the temperature of, options are 0 degrees Celsius, 4 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Celsius, and 100 degrees Celsius. The right answer is 4 degrees Celsius. The maximum density of water is at, options are 373 Kelvin, 277 Kelvin, 273 Kelvin, and 269 Kelvin. The right answer is 277 Kelvin as just it is similar to the last question. To convert the Celsius into Kelvin, we add in Celsius by 273. So that's why 4 plus 273 it is 277. Guys, please like this video and subscribe if you are a newcomer. Next question is while lifting a bucket of water from a well, we feel that the bucket, options are becomes heavier above the surface of water, becomes lighter above the surface of water, loses stability on coming out of the water, has gained mass on coming out of the water. Options are becomes heavier above the surface of water. This you can feel practically also. Suppose if you go sometimes in a pond, try to when you'll put your water into the put your hand in the water, you'll feel your body to be very light. But once you come outside, it becomes heavy. Similarly, case is there with a bucket also. Next question is 200 gram of water is filled in a weightless balloon. Its weight in water will be options are 0, 100 gram, 200 gram, and 400 gram. And the right answer is 0. Next question is the clouds float in the atmosphere because of their low. Options are temperature, velocity, pressure, density. And the right answer is density. Next question is while floating in a sea, what part of an iceberg is above the surface of the sea? Options are 1 upon 9, 1 upon 6, 1 upon 10, and 1 upon 4. And the right answer is 1 upon 9. That is, in a sea, once you see an iceberg, that is the 1 by 9th part of that is above the sea surface. Next question is an ice cube is floating in a glass of water. What happens to the water level when the ice melts it? Options are rises, falls, remains the same. First rises, then falls. And answer is remains same. Next question is a body floats at 4 degrees Celsius water. If temperature reaches 100 degrees Celsius, then options are the body will sink, no change, more part of the body will submerge, the body will float freely. And the right answer is the body will sink at 100 degrees Celsius. Next question is a body weight is highest in which of the following? Options are air, water, hydrogen, and nitrogen. And the right answer is hydrogen. Next question is when a ship enters a sea from a river, what happens? Options are it rises a little, it remains at the same level, it sinks a little, it emerges in the bottom of the sea. And the right answer is it rises a little. Next question is which of the following radiations has the highest energy per quantum? Options are 320 to 400 nm, 200 to 280 nm, 280 to 320 nm, and 400 to 600 nm. And the right answer is 200 to 280 nm. Next question is the visible range of solar radiation is 100 to 400 nm, 400 to 700 nm, 740 to 10,000 nm, none of the above, and the right answer is 400 to 700 nm. The wavelength extension of visible light is options are between 200 to 900 nm, between 250 to 850 nm, between 300 to 800 nm, and between 390 to 780 nm. And the right answer is between 390 to 780 nm. Next question is the wavelength of visible spectrum is in the range 1300 to 3900 angstrom, 3900 to 7600 angstrom, 7800 to 8200 angstrom, or 8500 to 9800 angstrom. And the right answer is 3900 to 7600 angstrom. Next question is human eye is most sensitive to visible light of wavelength 6050 angstrom, 5500 angstrom, 4500 angstrom, and 7500 angstrom. And the right answer is 5500 angstrom. Next question is among the colors mentioned below, the eye is most sensitive to colors between options are red and green, orange and yellow, green and blue, yellow and green. And the right answer is yellow and green. Next question is which of the following statement is not correct? Human ear becomes most sensitive at 1000 Hz. Human eye becomes most sensitive for red color. Persistence of hearing is 1 upon 10 seconds. Persistence of vision is 1 upon 16 seconds. So here the option first, third, and fourth is right, but the option second, which is human eye becomes most sensitive for red color, is wrong because just in the last question we saw for yellow and green color human eye becomes more sensitive. Next question is the nature of radiation of light is options are like wave, like particle, like both of wave and particle, like neither of wave nor of particle. And the right answer is nature of radiation of light is like both of wave and particle. Next question is Light appears to travel in straight line because options are it consists of small particles. The velocity of light is very large. The wavelength of light is very large and light is reflected by the surroundings. The right answer is the wavelength of light is very small. Next question is, which of the following statement is true? Options are the light has greater velocity, the sound has the greatest velocity, celestial objects have the greatest velocity, rocket has the greatest velocity, and the right answer is the light has the greater velocity. Next question is, the speed of light will be minimum while passing through. Options are glass, vacuum, water, and air. And the right answer is glass. Next question is, the time taken to reach the sunlight up to the surface of Earth is approximately. Options are 4.2 second, 4.8 second, 8.5 second, 3.6 second. And the right answer is 8.5 second. Next question is, which of the following has the highest velocity? Options are cosmic rays, light, electron, supersonic wave. And the right answer is light, means light has the highest velocity among the following. Now we'll be watching our last 10 questions. So see, which of the following does not change when light travels from one medium to another? Options are velocity, wavelength, frequency, refractive index. Answer is frequency. That is, when the light travels from one medium to another, frequency does not change. Next question is, when the light waves pass from air to glass, the variable affected are wavelength, frequency, velocity. Second option, velocity and frequency. Third option is wavelength and frequency. Fourth option is wavelength and velocity, and the right answer is wavelength and velocity, because in all other three options there were the frequency written. So frequency does not affect whether light travels from one medium to another or another medium to another medium. Next question is, when light passes from one medium to another medium, which one of the following does not change? Options are intensity, velocity, wavelength, frequency. The answer is frequency, which we saw in the previous question. Next question is, when the ray of light travels from a denser medium to rarer medium, then options are it speeds up and bends away from the normal, it speeds up and bends towards the normal, it slows down and bends away from the normal, or it slows down and bends towards the normal. Answer is it speeds up and bends away from the normal. Means when a ray of light travels from a denser, like the medium which has more density than the medium in which the light is traveling. So when it will happen, the speed of the ray light will increase and it will bend away from the normal in which it was going. It will bend away. Next question is, the formation of glittering colors in a thin film of soap is the result of which of the following phenomenon? Options are total reflection and interference, total refraction and dispersion, diffraction and dispersion, polarization and interference. The right answer is total reflection and interference. Total internal reflection can take place when light travels from, this is our question, and the options are diamond to glass, water to glass, air to water, and air to glass. And the right answer is diamond to glass. That is, when a light ray travels from diamond to glass, there is a process of total internal reflection takes place in that. Next question is, what is the reason behind the extraordinary shining of the diamond cuts in a proper way? Options are because it has a higher transparency, because it has a higher refractive index, because it is so hot, because it has a fixed deviation flow. And the right answer is because it has a higher refractive index. That's why it shines more. Next question is, optical fiber works on the principle of, options are total internal reflection, diffraction, scattering, and interference. Next answer is total internal reflection. That is, optical fiber works on the total internal reflection. This is our second last question. In fiber optic communication, the signal travels in the form of which wave? And the options are light wave, radio wave, microwave, electric wave. And the answer is light wave. That is, in fiber optic communication, it is a type of communication which is used. In this, the signal travels in the form of light wave. And this is our last question of today. So the region, and the question is, the region for mirages. Options are interference of light, diffraction of light, polarization of light, total internal reflection of light. And the right answer is total internal reflection of light. Guys, this is all in this video. We'll meet in our next series of this video. So if you are a newcomer, please subscribe, because you are going to gain too much, as much as you haven't expected. And